Hello, I'm just getting this set up. We're watching this in the library. This is Sunflower Power, Danger Zone, with John Ordover playing from Gowanus Gaming. Well, I got a like, and someone's here. Hello, Ralph. Ralph Y. Titan, or is it Ralphie Titan? Thank you for dropping by. Tiffany, I remember you. Hello, Barbarella. Four people and four likes. That's how I like to see it. Up, fifth person. Who doesn't like me? Oh, can't please everyone. How's everyone doing today? Oh, good morning, Rosie. Thanks for coming. Rosie is one of our moderators here and doing a fantastic job. Uh, Pretty good. I have a very busy day. I have two appointments, and in between that, I have to do Let's Ride. Hey guys, supposedly the commercials are finally turned on. I hate to say. If you see any, let me know. What's on the agenda? Let's see. First, we have to form a committee, a decorating committee. Um, right here we have, because it's you, Melody, I'll explain now. We have Sunflower Power, which is a new one, probably trying to bring in spring a little faster. Um, there's a watch. In the back, those are rolled up hundreds, then 50s, then 20s, then 10s, 20s, and of course, floral pattern um, giraffes and elephants like you see um, roaming the streets. There's also three mystery boxes. Now, let me just remind you, mystery boxes can have a prize. They can have a little something. The reason they're mystery boxes is because we don't know what's in them. I don't know why I felt the need to explain that, but I did. Um, this is the one that there's no bees in this one. Oh well, their flowers might attract the bee machine. But taking a break from the bees. Well, who else should take her meds except your grandmother? What does the giraffe get you? There's a question that people have been debating for thousands of years. Um, they don't get anything. They're there to decorate. Nope. The general rule in at Gowanus Gaming is if it doesn't have numbers on it, and it isn't a mystery box, it's not going to have anything. Well, they're refurbishing the Star Trek machine. Starfleet Academy, as much as I loved it, did not catch on. And they're canceled after their next season, so they're switching the machine a little bit to Starfleet Command. So as soon as they get Starfleet Command all set up, we'll go back to the Star Trek machine. Um, now, Lindsay, you know we don't allow that kind of language around here. I'm doing well. Um, um, I'm doing well. As you probably know by now, It's not quite 9:30 when we technically start. I usually, um, hi Finn. Um, I usually start after about 200 people have shown up. That was fast. Obviously, Darth, I do. No, I was actually just teasing. Well, there aren't many flattened bills. Those rolled up bills in the back, those are all hundreds. And then 50, hundreds and 50. So that's 600 right there. And then, I mean, that's 300s right there. And then 350s, 20s, 10s, etc. Um, so they're just not spread out. That doesn't mean they're not worth a lot of money. And I know, frankly, I know it's better for attracting viewers if there's a big bill spread out, but um, I think they've gotten tired of machines getting jammed up with those. They will drop easier. The rollers, well, they're not as easy to get off as you might think. As always, on these machines at least, not on the lighted ride this afternoon, which will be 500, it's $25 in quarters. Well, it's a fun game, and Michaela would have let me play it for free just to test it, but I said I wait for 200 people because otherwise I wind up having to explain it over and over and over again. Um, no, on Let It Ride this afternoon. Um, well, Anna, now you can lose no money watching me play it. Um, but I told Michaela, listen, if I'm not actually playing for money, I want to get a real sense of the game. So this afternoon, I'm buying in for 500, and then I can. Yes, I know. Let's get started. Let's get started. I'm waiting for 200 people to sign in. It's only 2 minutes. We only need 17 more stand people to jump in, and there's only a couple of minutes to wait. Okay, well now it went down. Fine. The customers in front of you is always more important. Okay. Oh, but there's 206. I'm going to get started. If you can't see, those are hundreds in the back, then 50s, then 20s, then 10s, and of course, floral pattern elephants and giraffes. Hello from Poland. I did drop some coins. Oh, there's a watch also, obviously. Thank you for the floating heart, Melody. Well, being pushy is appropriate for this game. I know, I'm playing. Can't you see it? I mean, seriously, can't you see me playing? Okay. And let me know if any commercials pop up. They're supposed to. Sorry to hear it, but they are. Unless you have premium, in which case you won't see them. Rosie, you're up. You missed the first $500,000. We're going for the second $500,000. No, we're not. This is not testing a new game. That's not till this afternoon. This is just a standard spring game they put in at Gowanus Gaming. Commercials, ads, annoyances. Or if anything else pops up, I'd be interested, Grizzly bears, alligators, Martians. If any of those pop up, let me know. Okay, the watch is down. That's good. We will see what the watch will do. Just so you know, it's just after 9:35 here. We can only play until 10:40 because the place opens at 11. And I'm only allowed to film while they're closed. The next time someone posts a video of a Zamboni cleaning up the ice, I'm going to shout, "Is that Zamboni a home machine?" Well, yes, because there's nothing more natural than a sunflower elephant. But no, it's supposed to be a spring theme. You drop quarters in the back like you can see me doing. And they push the quarters forward. And I'm trying to win money. Well, there are no bees. The hearts and flowers can be kept. Actually, I'm 25 behind. I am at Gowanus Gaming, but it doesn't open till 11. Well, these are all the quarters I have left at the moment. I'm going to have to clean out in just a second. I mean, it's not really my property. This morning I will be live until 10:40, well, 10:45 or so. There's also some chips. Gonna put it on in a line from left to right. Well, they kind of set things up so it bunches off, so it won't be too easy to win. Thank you, Melody. Well, the elephant over on the right at the front. Then make it easier to see. It's maybe keeping something concentrated on the center. That makes sense. I'm going to be alive for another 100 years. Melody, are you shopping for pasties? Guys, this is sort of a politics and international affairs free zone. The idea is to sort of take a break from all that. And it's not like you're short on places on the internet to talk about it. I've only put $25 in. Well, if I've won anything, no one's told me about it. Hey, Paulo. That is FR? I don't know what that means. Oh. What do I know? I'm old. Back in my day, we used words. Thank you. I've always wanted to be hip. Be nice to finally get hip before I need to get one replaced. Okay. See, I'm getting quarters out now. Aha! I got a 5 chip, so I got 5. And I got a nice little heart. I bought in for 25. I just won. Yep. Yay for both those things. I gotta be ankle now. How much do you think a $5 chip is worth? Well, the elephant is actually likely making it harder to drop. I'm going to do a line of quarters. You see how that rolled back? Those rolling things are not easy. What dropped? The elephant? It's under the 10. Well, thank you, Barbarella. There's an elephant right there with a nice floral pattern. Okay, let's try across. Ooh, good fall. I'm not quite sure how to answer that question. I put in 25 and I can easily win more. Well, not easily, but I could. There's definitely more than 25 up there and a watch. Only things with numbers on them or question marks are worth money. Didn't get an elephant, I did get a giraffe. See, there are a lot fewer quarters than I started with, because these things are drains. They take quarters away. These coins are not magnetic. They're quarters. Try holding a magnet up to a quarter yourself. Ooh, nice push. Did I get a $5 chip? You see how that elephant blocked the 5? Also, there's a hill. There's a hill at the end, so it's harder to get things pushed up. Hey, Kiani. I can only put them in one at a time. I don't know what you mean. I can't drop a handful. See, less quarters each time, fewer quarters. Do you mean this machine? How much the most I've won? Or this kind of machine, or a higher limit machine? This kind of machine, well, I think the most I ever won was $200. But remember, I'm also playing in a place that has membership fees. So how much I'm actually ahead is it? What is what? This is a coin pushing game. Monthly fees. I mean, it's how much if I could afford to pay a year ahead, I would probably, but mostly it's monthly. Well, I have asked them if I can tell people how much a month, but it's a private club, and they sort of have to pick you. So the most they'll let me say is that if you have to ask how much it is, it's probably too expensive for you. And I don't think that's kind of snarky, but that's what they told me to say. I sure hope it's coming down soon. In New York City, no. You have to be a member. Well, they have some in laundromats and small supermarkets, but how much can I make in a day? It's gambling. So in the end, not very much, usually. This is a coin pusher. I come out ahead sometimes. I don't. Sometimes I came out ahead this morning in the night shift show at Coney Island. I mean, on the Coney Island machine. I'll return them. It costs them money to make them. If I really love them, they let me have them. But really, a lot of people do collect stuff like that. Trinkets and stuff. But I have enough stuff cluttering up my house that I'll not do anything with. And whatever it is. Oh, I see why the 5 isn't coming down. An elephant is holding it back. Oh, great. Well, you'd think this one and that one would be the best drop, but they're both being held back by, I can't believe I'm saying this, they both won't come down because they're held by elephants. So I may just target the watch. There are $100 bills here too. They're rolled up, see? That's 100, that's 100, that's 100. Okay, the 5 is coming very slowly. After this, I'm going to have to do another $25 buy-in. The red heart-shaped things are just red heart-shaped pieces of felt. Yep, 43 minutes remaining. Yes, it's not a time limit on the game. It's that they let me play Kiwanis Gaming as long as they're not open, and the staff is here but not customers, because it makes customers nervous to have someone with the camera around. Which is only perfectly reasonable. Okay, I'm gonna have to buy another 25. Give me a minute. Look, things are rough out there for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. The question marks. Oh, good. Fine. Just quote the movie 7 as much as you'd like. Nothing problem with that. So now I have 50 in. Bob Ross. Well, I have 5 back already. Well, I was warned. It is called sunflower power, after all. And it's those giraffes and sunflowers that are making it hard to get things to fall off. Me over here, I don't know. There's. Thank you for the sunshine. Well, Bob Ross himself was not much of a freak. He was believe it or not, he was an Marine drill sergeant. And when he got out of the Marines, I think it was the Marines, he resolved to spend the rest of his life never yelling at anyone again. Hmm. Tom, could you tell them what they can do to help? Why, certainly, John. To help John battle this unexpectedly difficult game, what you could do is subscribe to Danger Zone. If you're having a rough day thinking about your Danger Zone membership, well, not membership, subscription, which is absolutely free, can help you. In total today, in total since when? On a game like this, I don't think I've ever won more than like $200, but I play higher limits games. I'll be playing a higher limit one this afternoon. Liking the video is good too. Subscribing, however, is the ultimate enlightenment any human can possibly obtain. I can't believe I'm saying this. Stupid sunflowers. See, look, the 5-chip is now on a sunflower. Wow, they did say sunflower power, didn't they? And if you're watching John lose, you're not on anything. Oh, that's showing some national character. Remember, every time you subscribe to Danger Zone, an angel says, huh? It's just there to get in the way and to look pretty. Good Lord. Well, here, I'll do one coin at a time. One. And I'll do it again. Thank you for the gift. But I have to clean out now. I want Barbarella. Because it doesn't work that way. Probably. The watch is mostly just there to get in the way, I think, but my son loves them, so. I truly, truly doubt it is a Rolex. Look, I expected this to be a tough game. I didn't expect it to be this tough. I hate to say this, I've spent $50 and won 5. So I am down 45. Well, I just think it makes more sense that if I'm not going to win something, I'd rather not win the 20 than not win the 5. I don't know. Not every game have watches. The high limit games don't have watches. Yep, I'm going to keep hammering at the 20 and the 5. Well, the 20 and the 5 are close. Nothing is guaranteed. I got a nice bunch of quarters there, at least. Or did something come down? I can't quite tell. See, I'm always looking in the back. When you post a whole paragraph, it goes off the screen too fast for me to read. The email for this channel is coinpusherchallenge@gmail.com. If you want to give me some longer advice, you're welcome to email me. Well, I'm probably going to play out my time till 10:40. Maybe it's just me, but if it weren't hard, it wouldn't be any fun. A good number of quarters. It is 10:15 right now, a.m. Oh, I'm going to be starting the afternoon game at 2 o'clock today instead of 3. Because I have a 4 o'clock appointment. I can't do 2 o'clock, 2:30. Ooh, big push. The American, these are in fact quarters, yes. Well, hello back from Brooklyn. Well, I will agree with this. The bills will either fall or not fall. Either way, it will not be easy. They'll know they've been in a fight. Well, if you want to help John in his fight to win, you can always just subscribe to Danger Zone. It's good and good for you. It is non-GMO. That was interesting. These are all banknotes. They're just in containers or rolled up. Oh, they're also Danger Zone is also free range and grass fed. Well, you know what they say. If you want to make a small fortune, start with a large fortune. Okay, cleaning out. I can't think of anything better to do than hit the 20 and 5. Thank you for liking. Oh, I'll do that one. Yes. If you have Danger Zone on your dating profile, you will get more matches than you know what to do with it. Well, they don't have all the machines set up all the time. Not the low-end machines, at least. So I have my pick from whatever has gotten set up already. Like for right now, they're converting the Starfleet Academy machine into a Starfleet Command machine. I love Starfleet Academy too, but it's been canceled after the next season. Maybe if I hit the 20 from the middle. Yes! The 20 came down. Oh. There is a hill at the end of the ramp. That means you're pushing it uphill, which makes it much harder. If you mean this 10, you'll notice it's sitting on top of that sunflower. Yes, I am $25 down now, but it's a lot better than being $45 down. See, to me the rule is the good guy always wins, but you're not always the good guy. Ta-da! Got it. Sometimes it just takes patience. See, right there is 100, and I can't tell what that is. It's maybe 100 or 50. But that sunflower is clogging it up, so it's hard to do anything. Well, I'm thinking on the right, because right here there's nothing blocking the 5, for example. No, I'd just be making them have to print out or buy another sunflower. I will try a line in the middle, just for you. I'd love to get the watch for my son, but the watch is more blocked up than anything else. You gotta be kidding. My son has a far more active life than I do. What is it, Tuesday? He's either at yoga or obstacle course training. See, here's the problem. This is as far as to the left as I can go, and look, it's blocked with. I mean, I recognize that there's a bunch of stuff held up there, but here, go to the left, and they fell off to the left, and nothing. And in fact, it fell off to the right. I almost have 300. Well, I am going to try going down the middle to the right. Because I'm starting to think that's rolling in a weird direction. I hope so. Okay, clean out. This game is called Coin Pusher. No, we don't have rent or mortgages in New York. Everything is just given away free. I'm not giving up until time's up. Oh yeah, that's what you're describing is the high buy-in games where you have to put down hundreds or thousands of dollars. You mean this cube here? Let's not talk politics, please. No, $25. $25, not 2,500. No idea how much the watch is. Probably not much. Why mid-left? Okay, considering how much time I have left and how far down I am, I think the best thing, have to stop being patient and just go straight for those rollers and hope one of them rolls off. Well, they're bundled up in the middle because that sunflower is using its power. When it goes all the way back, pile quarters on top of quarters. If I do that, nothing will happen. If I got the sunflower down somehow, first of all, miracle. Second of all, it would just clear up the space. The sunflower is not worth anything. I don't know what that sound was. Okay. We certainly have enough quarters to last a few minutes. The sunflower is sort of too big to fall down the chute without tipping up, and it's too held down by everything around it. See, I have an idea. What if everyone who's not subscribed, who's watching right now, subscribed at exactly the same time? Would it blow up YouTube? This is why I hate nature. All it does is try to kill me and take my money. Danger Zone subscriptions are... Thank you. Appreciate the subscription. And there we go.
This is a reminder. It is 10:40 a.m. Bowen's gaming opens in 20 minutes. Please be at your stations and ready to go. This is a reminder. It is 10:40 a.m. Bowen's gaming opens in 20
And that's
minutes.
it.
Please be at your stations and ready to go.
So let's do a big count up. Put in 50, got back 25, so I lose 25 on this one. But if you want to make me feel better, and if you want to stand up to those who defeated you, then subscribe to Danger Zone. Besides, the best way to combat global warming is to subscribe to Danger Zone. And if you don't believe in global warming, the best way to convince people there's no global warming is to subscribe to Danger Zone. Thank you, Johnny Cage. The best way to get a thank you call out from me is to subscribe from Danger Zone. The best way to find true love and enlightenment is to subscribe to Danger Zone. Well, I'm back on again at 2:30. I'm on at 2:30 this afternoon, 2:30 p.m. or what is it, 14:30? And I'll be playing on I'll be playing for slightly more, substantially more money actually, on the Let It Ride machine. Thank you, Melody. If you'd love me, you subscribe. The Donna. What time zone? New York City time zone. I think it's Eastern Daylight Time now. I don't know what it is in Greenwich Mean Time, but it's New York City's time, whatever that is. Yes, it helps with all those things. Especially if you have both menopause and erectile dysfunction. It'll cure both. Maris, I'll see you then. Okay. I'm going to go grab some lunch. They have a good restaurant here. That's a nice thing. Talk to you all later, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.